Okay, what's up, everyone? This is Blue Collar Sports. I'm Anthony. I'm here with Scott and Hitman Paul Connor. Well, thanks, guys, for doing this show.
What's
Something
up?
we've all been wanting to do for a little bit.
Happy we finally get a chance to do this. It's good stuff.
Yes. So basically, what we're
this
going to do.
is fun. I'm looking forward to this.
Yeah. So we're getting a little delay from Scott, but that's all right. So basically, what we're going to do, we're going to run down our division winners for the 2021 MLB season. We're going to do the 2 wild card teams. We're going to talk all the way through the World Series, who we think is going to win the World Series. So, and we're going to start with Scott. All right, Scott, go ahead, take it away, my brother.
Where do we want to start? National League, American League?
Wherever you want to start. It don't matter.
Here, how about this? I wrote down the National League East first.
Okay.
Yeah, National League East. Yeah, I wrote down last year the Braves won it. Of course, it was a 60-game season, so whatever you take from that. But my prediction is I'm going with the Braves again this year. I like their young team. I like a lot of their pitching. And I like their young kids. And, with that division, I don't know. Philly doesn't scare me, even though you're wearing the Philly jersey.
Yeah.
Right now. But, I mean, I just – Bryce Harper. But, no, I like Atlanta in the NL East this year.
Okay.
Yep.
So, all right, Hitman. Who's going to win the East?
For the NL East, I'm going to agree with Scott. I think the Braves are going to win the division again. As much as he said, with their young pitching staff, with Max Fried, also they get Soroka back from injury. But most importantly, I think the most underrated signing of the offseason was probably Charlie Morton. 2 years ago, he had a 3.07 ERA. He's going to be really good for that pitching staff, and also that lineup is just potent, especially playing it in that park in that division.
Okay, well, I'm going to agree with you guys. I'm going Braves too. Can't go anywhere else. The Phillies, they didn't do much with their bullpen. Yeah, right. Phillies didn't do anything with their bullpen. They signed Real Muto. Who cares? Christian Pache, I love that kid. He's awesome. And, Mike Soroka comes back, like you said, Hitman. Charlie Morton. I want to see Acuna and Ozzie Albies win a World Series. You know, I love Acuna Jr. But yeah, I'm going with the Braves. You can't go anywhere else. You know. So all right, let's move to the NL Central.
I don't think.
Oh, what were you going to say, Scott?
Central, I got. No. I did. That's fine. I'm good to move on. Am I still lagging?
Yeah, you have a little lag.
I'm sorry if I am.
No worries. It's all good.
Yeah. It's our first show. It's all right.
Well, it's a good thing, anyway, here, hold on. What do we do in the Central? Yeah, the Central. Last year, the Cubs win. This year, the Cubs are not going to win the Central. I really like the Nolan Arenado deal for the Cardinals. I know a lot of people are high on Milwaukee, but I'm going with St. Louis this year, literally based on the fact that they have Nolan Arenado. I think that makes a huge difference for them. All the power in that lineup. I mean, I don't see anybody beating the Cardinals.
All right, Hitman, NL Central.
I'm going to have to agree with Scott. It pains me to say. It took me up until today to actually pick the NL Central because I went back and forth between the Cubs, the Brewers, and also the Cardinals. I almost picked the Cubs just because I still think that core is probably the best in the National League. But getting Arenado is just huge for that team, and their pitching staff is actually not that bad. They brought back Wainwright. You don't have to rely on him to be a number one starter. He's probably going to be their third or fourth starter this year. They brought back Molina. I I do think the Cardinals are poised to win the NL Central this year.
Okay. I think we all worked on this together or something. I'm going Cardinals too. Same thing. Arenado, Wainwright, Flaherty. My only concern is their bullpen. I know they don't have much of a bullpen really. I think they should try and pick up one little bullpen piece for those saves and those closeouts. But yeah, Nolan Arenado, that kid's a beast. I think he's going to. I think his career is going to get resparked this season. So I'm going Cardinals in the NL Central. I'll keep it sweet, sweet and simple. You guys pretty much said everything. But all right. So I'm sure.
All right, so what does that leave us with? The West?
Yeah, I'm sure we're all going to have the same answer.
This one, I'm telling you, I do think this is going to be the most exciting race of the year. It has the potential to be between obviously the Dodgers and the Padres. But at the end of the day, I think the Dodgers, Mookie Betts, that whole lineup, that pitching rotation, not to mention Trevor Bauer in their freaking starting rotation now. So I love what the Padres have done. I still don't think it's going to match the Dodgers. I don't even think it's close, actually. It's close. Shouldn't say that, but I just think the Dodgers are so stacked right now. It's going to be really hard to beat them, especially a 162 game schedule. I think it's going to be really hard to beat the Dodgers.
Hey, man.
Again, I have to agree with Scott. Yeah, we got to stop doing that.
Yeah.
I do also agree that this is going to be one of the most competitive divisions, to a point where my other prediction might be the fact that Major League Baseball might have two 100-win teams in the same division. I just think that both teams are stacked. But like Scotty, I'm going to have to go with the Dodgers. They lost Jock Peterson, but they still got AJ Pollock. But yeah, they still got AJ Pollock who can play every day. Not to mention, Mookie Betts and they re-signed Justin Turner. That pitching staff is phenomenal. Brought in Trevor Bauer, but people forget that David Price opted out of last year, and for David Price to be probably their fifth starter, that is one hell of a rotation.
Yep. I agree. Well, Dodgers, of course. My only issue, Dodgers are my second favorite team. My only concern is Clayton Kershaw going to forget how to throw a baseball come the playoffs. That's always been my aggravation as a Dodgers fan. It's like we get to the playoffs and Clayton Kershaw forgets how to throw a baseball. So, but again, you guys said everything about the Dodgers. So you saved me some breath and some time here. So, okay, let's wild card team. Scott, who are your two wild card teams for the National League?
My two wild card teams are one. Well, of course, I'm going to pick the Padres. They're going to finish, like Hitman said, they might have 100 wins and not win their division. And then the second wild card team I have is the Cubs. I still think the Cubs are a good team. I don't think they're as bad as a lot of people are making them out to be. Their starting pitching scares the hell out of me. I don't know if it's true, but I heard their whole starting staff, like when you combine their speed and their fastball, it barely reaches 90 miles per hour. And in 2021, that's not a good stat. Everybody's throwing 95 and 100, and the Cubs don't have anybody to do that. Yeah. But if they still have their core, they still have Baez, they still have Contreras, they still have Chris Bryant. I'm assuming Javi Baez is not going to be as bad as he was last year. Yeah, but I can see the Cubs definitely. I can see them giving the Cardinals a run for their money in the division, but I think they're going to fall short. But I do think they're going to be in the one-game playoff with the Padres. That's what I think for the National League wild card.
Okay, I like that. Hitman, two wild card teams, National League.
Yeah, the first one, I once again agree with Scott, the Padres, but this is where we're different. I'm actually going to go with the Mets with this. I do think with the additions of Francisco Lindor as well as Carlos Carrasco, as well as James McCann, that team is primed to make the playoffs. Whatever you want to say about DeGrom, that and Syndergaard, those two are still two of the top pitchers in baseball. And I was going to choose the Cubs, but like Scott, I have my questions regarding the Cubs pitching staff. And when I looked at everyone else's pitching staff within the National League who's not a division winner, the Mets are up there. So I choose the Mets to be that second wild card.
Okay, well, my predictions are a combination of both of you. I'm going the Mets. Frankie Lindor, Carlos Carrasco. They brought in Jimmy McCann. You got the Grom. Thor comes back this year, hopefully. And then I think the Cubs steal the last wild card from the Padres.
Oh,
Cubs are still the Cubs, man. They still have Baez, Contreras,
Really? Wow.
Rizzo,
that's
and Adbert Alzolay, or Alzolay, however you say his name. That
the
kid,
young pitcher.
yeah, that kid's going to be really good.
Mm-hmm.
I think Adbert Alzolay or Alzolay, I think he's going to be the deciding factor for the Cubs this year in that pitching rotation.
Yeah, one.
So,
Yeah, both.
and the Padres, I think.
Yeah, the thing with the Cubs too is that it's hard to predict them.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Oh, go on, Scott. Go on.
Go ahead, man.
Sorry. Yeah, it's hard to predict them because you don't know if who they're gonna trade. I mean, they got a lot of free agents. I think, isn't it Bryant, Contreras, and
Rizzo.
Javi? They're all free agents next year.
Yeah.
And Rizzo, yeah. So I mean, I don't see them dealing out contracts to all of them. So I mean, that might hurt their chances. I did think about that when making the predictions, but what the hell? I still put the Cubs in there.
Right.
Yeah, I just think the Padres, it's too much for them right now. They're too young. The Cubs are still the Cubs. They're too good. I think they're going to make one more playoff run with the squad they have right now. I think Chris Bryant, he has a comeback season this year. I love Chris Bryant. That kid's great. But again, I'm riding on Alzolay. I think that kid's going to be a deciding factor for the Cubs this year. So, all right. So what do we got now?
The AL.
Yeah, AL.
Well, we covered the NL, right?
Yes. Oh, okay. No, hold on.
AL East. Yeah, we said
NL Championship Series. What do you have for the NL Championship Series?
Oh, you want to? Oh, okay. You want to do that? Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know if you want to do both leagues first and then break it down, or just go all the way to the World Series.
Let's go all the way to the World Series this time, since we already started.
All right. Well, my division series, the way it would shape up, it would be the Dodgers playing the Padres, and then it would be the Braves playing the Cardinals.
Okay.
And I have both the Dodgers and the Braves moving on to the championship series.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, for all the reasons we've already said. Those are my two top teams, and that would be a hell of a series to watch.
Okay.
So, yeah, Dodgers and Braves in the division series. They're going to go on to the NLCS.
Okay. Hey, man.
Yeah, so obviously the wild card round, I have the Padres and the Mets. The division round, Dodgers and Padres, along with the Cardinals and Braves, much like Scott. Dodgers and Braves winning that series, with the Dodgers beating the Braves in the NL Championship Series, going to the World Series.
Great. Well, I got the Braves knocking off the Cardinals in that series, and then the wild card game, I have the Mets knocking the Cubs off. So, and then the Dodgers knocked the Mets off, and then Dodgers and Braves for the championship series in the NL. So, but all right.
Yeah, that's exactly what I have. I mean, we got there a different way, but yeah.
Yeah, right. Okay, American League. Let's start on the East Coast for the American League. Who you got, Scott?
Did I say too? I don't think I said. Did I say that the Dodgers are going to go to the World Series? I don't know if I said that. I don't know if
Well,
I finished. I said the Dodgers and the Braves in the championship, and then
Oh,
the
okay.
Dodgers. I don't know if that was what I. Yeah, I might have screwed that up.
Okay, you got the Dodgers in the
But yeah, I
National
got the Dodgers in the World Series too. Surprise, surprise.
Hitman. NL, who you got going to the series?
The Dodgers.
Do you?
Yep.
I got the Braves knocking the Dodgers off.
Hey, it's baseball. Anything can happen. But
You
just
love the Braves.
I just don't see anybody beating the Dodgers in a best of 7 series with that 5-man rotation. Like they can literally go 5 deep. And I know, Tony, you said you concerned about Kershaw being able to pitch in the playoffs. Yeah, I think they kind of solved that problem with Trevor Bauer.
I'm not taking away from their pitching. It's just Atlanta has a lot of power at the plate, man. They have a lot of power.
Yeah, but good pitching always beats good hitting. That's been the old wise tale in baseball.
Okay, I like that. Well, I got the Braves knocking the Dodgers off in 7. Not saying they're going to blow them out, but
that's all right.
the Braves going. All right, Scott, who do you got? Let's start in the American League East.
The American League East. Now, assuming that half of their team isn't injured like it was last year, I think it'll go back to the New York Yankees. For that very reason, I think at the one point I remember the Sox. I think the Sox played the Yankees, and the Yankees had 15 guys on the DL last year.
Yeah.
I didn't follow the Yankees too much, but I knew that we're killed by injuries. So I'm thinking everybody's going to get back. Garrett Cole is going to be Garrett Cole. And the Yankees are just going to slug their way all the way. I actually have them the top position in the American League next year, the New York Yankees.
Okay. Hitman, who you got?
I agree with Scott, and like him, my pick with the Yankees, it all depends on their health. If Stanton and also Judge stay healthy, I mean that's 3 and 4, in the lineup. That's pretty damn good. Plus the fact that the Rays, I keep wanting to call them the Devil Rays, but that's not what they are. The Rays just didn't really get any better. They got worse. So
That's offensive.
What, Devil Rays? But yeah, I don't think Tampa Bay, got any better. But I'm going to pick the Yankees to win the division and have the best record in the American League.
Well, I'm going Blue Jays. Vlad Jr., Bo Bichette.
Oh, geez.
Yeah. Kevin Biggio. They just signed George Springer. Yeah, my phone's ringing.
Yeah, that's right, George Springer. Yeah.
Yeah, they brought in Springer. They got a little pitching rotation. But I think that American League East, I think it's pretty well evened out. Yankees with injuries. I think the Blue Jays have a good chance to take that division this year. So I'm going Toronto. Or the Dunedin Blue Jays, because they're playing in Dunedin, Florida this year.
That's right.
So, all right, let's go Central.
Oh, right. AL Central. I don't think it's much of a surprise. I'm picking the White Sox.
Yes.
Now I'm a White Sox fan, so I mean, but that's not the reason. It's just when you look at that lineup, we've talked about it a bunch. You can put that lineup any way you want, top to bottom. Yeah. They're going to slug the hell out of the ball. They're going to hit home runs. They're going to put up runs. Their pitching staff I love their pitching staff. I mean, could they have, with the potential of what could be with Kopech and who's a Crochet? I mean, it's just scary what that team can be. The Twins are good. I'm not saying the Twins won't be right there behind them, but when you just go matchup to matchup, I mean, the only thing I can think that the Twins edge the Sox out in is DH with Nelson Cruz. But other than that, I mean, maybe outfield defense. But I mean, other than that, if everybody stays healthy, I think the White Sox can take this division by 10 plus games.
Okay, I like that. Hitman.
Yeah, I agree I agree with I agree with Scott. The White Sox are the class of this division. That young group of talent, and that lineup and that starting pitching staff is solid. I'm not going to say great because I still have my concerns with 4 and 5, but 1, 2, and 3, I'll match up with anybody within the American League. And we haven't even talked about the bullpen yet. Crochet coming out of the pen along with Kopech. There might be situations where Hendricks might not get a chance to close games because that's how great this bullpen is going to be. So I'm picking the White Sox to win the division.
Yep. Going White Sox, Southside. The Twins are the same team. Odorizzi signed with Houston, so he's gone. Cleveland broke their team down. Detroit Tigers, who the hell are they? I don't even remember the other two teams in the division. So who cares? I'm going White Sox. White Sox all year. So, AL West.
And the thing, if I can, I know I'm lagging. So, but with Hitman, with what he said, with that bullpen, they have legit 5 guys that could be a closer on any team in the league right now. Like if you think about it, they have Crochet, they have Kopech, they have Liam Hendricks, they have my guy Cody Hoyer. They have Foster coming back. I mean, Aaron Bummer is in the bullpen. Cody Hoyer, my guy. I mean, it's just Bummer. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Their bullpen. So, and I know how much bullpens matter in the playoffs. So, I mean,
and because they're so stacked in the bullpen, Cordero might not even make it. Cordero might not even make the team.
That's all right.
Right,
yeah.
Right. And he pitched every game, I think, last year.
Right.
I think Dylan Cease has a career season this year. I love Dylan Cease. I'm all about Dylan Cease. That kid is awesome.
If he has a career year,
yeah,
they
that's the thing
questions. They answer the questions with the 4th starter. Hey, that's fine.
It's only his second season in the league, right? And we're already talking career year already because he's that good. As long as they don't bring Ronaldo Lopez back.
Right.
Do not bring Lopez back.
Well, he'll be in the bullpen. So.
So. All right, AL West.
The AL West. Okay. Let's see. The Athletics. Oakland took it last year. Now I know this might not be a popular pick, but I'm going to go with Houston this year. I know they lost some key guys, but I still love their lineup. I still love Altuve. I still love Bregman at third base. They still have decent pitching. I just think, I know the whole cheating thing, blah, blah, whatever with that, but I just still think they have a solid team, and that was my picks, the Astros. That's as much research as I did on that.
Yeah, man, AL West.
Oh, I agree with Scott. The problem that the A's have, that they lost Marcus Semien and Liam Hendricks, 2 of their better players. Houston still has that core for when they won the World Series. So, they still have 2 really good pitchers, and Lance Colors and Zach Greinke. So, and they still have that core of a lineup. So, yeah, the Astros are going to win that division.
I'm going Astros also. Athletics broke their team down. I know Framber Valdez.
Wow, I thought I was going to be the odd one out. I know.
All right. Framber Valdez, he might be out this season. Something with his finger or something. So they signed Odorizzi. Scott, you said they have Bregman. Altuve. They still have a team.
Right.
They still have a team. They're still the hell with the cheating scandal. Who cares? They're still the Astros. Kind of like the Dodgers in the National League. They're still a great team. You take away 1 or 2 pieces, it's not going to affect them. All right, wild card teams. Let's talk wild card teams. American League.
American League wild card. I have. Let's see. First wild card team I have is the Minnesota Twins. just getting beat out by the White Sox by 10 games. And then this is my surprise pick. This is the one I've been so happy about. I was telling you guys. My other wild card team is going to be the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. They're finally going to make the damn playoffs this year.
Yes.
Mike Trout did it.
Yes. Mike Trout.
What's that? It's going to happen.
You know, the funny thing is, I thought I was going to be the only one with the Angels being one of the wild cards. I actually picked the Angels as being one of the wild cards. I like what they did. I think Mike Trout is due to get a postseason berth. Signing Jose Quintana was a huge deal for them. Look, Pujols may be 65 years old, but that dude can still hit.
Yep.
And they still do have some people in that lineup that can play. My second wild card is the Toronto Blue Jays. The signings that they did with George Springer, they still have one of the top pitchers, and I'm going to butcher his name, so I'm not even going to try. The lefty, that's pretty good. But also, spoiler alert. If we get a chance to go to, talking about our MVP picks, there's a reason why the Blue Jays are going to win the second wild card is because of this particular guy. So not spoiler alert. So
okay. My two wild cards.
Stay tuned.
Angels. I'm going Angels and Yankees. I'm going Angels and Yankees for my wild card.
Everybody picked the Angels?
Yankees,
I thought you were all going to call me an idiot for that.
I think the Yankees get riddled by injuries early on, but I think they get healthy enough just to steal a wild card spot. And then again, Mike Trout did it, man. Mike Trout did it. Joe Adell. Joe Adell's
He's not that good. He's never won anything.
Yep. Anthony Rendon should be back this year. He's really good. In case you didn't know, he knows how to hit a baseball real good.
Yeah.
Yeah, Yankees, Angels, wild card, American League. So. All right, Scott, break your playoffs down.
All right, so now am I going all the way to the World Series here?
All the way to the World Series.
All right. The first round, I have the Yankees and the Angels, right?
Yep.
Yankees and the Angels, and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim are going to upset the New York Yankees and go to the American League Championship Series.
Ooh.
Yes, they are. I'm not insane. You guys probably have them there too, the way this is going. Now this one, it's the White Sox and Astros. And it pains me to say that I do have the Astros beating the White Sox, which in turn would make the American League Championship Series the Angels and Astros for my side of it. Pained me to write that, but got to be like straight down the middle. But then for the going to the World Series to play the Dodgers is the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. God damn it.
Mike Trout did it.
He won. He's going to do it.
All right. Hitman, bring it down.
Now you're really going to think I'm crazy. If all of you had the Angels and the Dodgers, I quit.
No, I actually, as much as I'm happy that Mike Trout, according to mine, makes the playoffs, I don't even have him getting out of the wild card round. So, no, I got the Blue Jays beating the Angels in the wild card round. I have the Yankees beating the Blue Jays in one of the divisional series. Other divisional series, White Sox versus Astros. I do have the White Sox beating the Astros in the other. Yankees and White Sox in the ALCS with the beloved White Sox going to the World Series. God damn it, I'm calling it. White Sox in the World Series against the Dodgers.
Oh, that a boy.
Sox and Dodgers. All right, my wild
Something
card.
just moved in the front of my pan.
I've got the Angels knocking the Yankees off in the wild card round. So, and then the divisional rounds, I have the Blue Jays knocking off Houston.
And a boy, see you, Tony.
I've got the Jays knocking off the Astros. So, and then I have the Sox knocking off the Angels. So the American League Championship, I have the Sox and Blue Jays. I have the White Sox going to the World Series. Sox and Braves. Got the White Sox and Braves World Series.
Oh boy.
The White Sox will have the best record in baseball this year. They will have the best record. They will take first place. They will never lose first place.
Oof.
Yep.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I think that.
God damn it! I hope you're right.
Yeah, right. And the Blue Jays riding it all the way to the championship series. I think they're just too good not to. I think everybody chokes in the American League except for the White Sox getting to the World Series.
Nice.
Damn.
Nice.
All right, we got about 10 minutes left on
I
this.
like it.
timer,
It
guys.
sounds good.
So this last
All right, we can knock this out. World Series.
yep. Who do you got winning the World Series, Scott?
I have the Dodgers beating the Angels. Mike Trout, that close, but no, the Dodgers are too good with that pitching. There's no way. Even Tony, what you said earlier about Kershaw, he can have a bad game. Who cares? They got 3, 4, 5 right behind him. Boom.
Okay.
They'll be there. They'll pick him up. Dodgers win the World Series, and I'll go 5 against the Angels.
Okay. I like that. Hitman, who you got winning?
Dodgers beat the White Sox in 6. As it pains me to say that.
Okay.
It as much as we like the White Sox lineup, yeah, that pitching staff with the Dodgers, unless the Dodgers decide to get dumb and pitch nothing but lefties against the White Sox lineup, then I would pitch the White Sox, but I'm gonna go Dodgers in 6.
All right. I got the Braves knocking off the White Sox in 7. So,
I think the White Sox should just go ahead
7.
and
yeah, I think they're going
rebut
7
our
games.
fan cards.
So I think the Braves hoist that commissioner's trophy this year. So the White Sox are good, but I don't know.
Dude, my heart wouldn't be able to take a Game 7 World Series, man.
So, but all right, I don't know. You guys want to knock out some side stats real quick, or
I like it.
we're almost out of
We
here.
can do that.
We're almost
We
out
can
of
do
time.
that. We got time.
Yeah, go.
All right, no explanations, just real quick. Let's start with
I have 5 things now. I have. Okay.
yeah.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, go on, Scott. Roll them off. What do you got?
How about MVP for the first? Yeah, for MVP, I'm going to buy into the hype. The National League, Fernando Tatis Jr. He's going to win the National League MVP. And on the AL, back to my Angels. You might think I'm going to say Mike Trout, but I'm not. I'm going to say Anthony Rendon, AL MVP.
Ooh,
That's a really good. That's a solid pick.
okay. Hitman, who you got? MVPs.
MVP, the National League. I'm gonna go with Ronald Acuna. I think that dude is destined for greatness this year. As far as the AL MVP, this is my spoiler, and it goes with the Blue Jays winning the wild card. I'm gonna go with Vlad Jr. Vlad Jr. is gonna win the MVP.
Ooh, okay. All right. National League. I got Juan Soto. I'm going Juan Soto MVP this year. That kid's been crushing since he came in. And I'm going Mike Trout,
Yeah.
American League. How do you not go Mike Trout? You have to go Mike Trout.
My God. Right.
All right, let's do Cy Young. Scott.
Okay, Cy Young. I have National League. I have Yu Darvish winning the National League Cy Young Award. And in the American League, I have Garrett Cole. Not too many. I don't think those are too crazy of guesses, but yeah, Yu Darvish National League, Garrett Cole American League.
Hitman.
I agree with Scott on both. Yeah, I mean, I don't. Yeah, there's not much deviating from that.
All right, my American League Cy Young, Garrett Cole. And then my National League, I'm kind of torn between Yu Darvish and Mike Soroka. I really like Mike Soroka.
Yeah.
Yep. All right, Rookie of the Year.
Rookie of the Year, the NL. I was trying to come up with somebody, but I mean, the more I read about it, Brian Hayes from Pittsburgh, he's the guy that just keeps coming up. Watching videos of the kid, I mean, he looks like he can do everything. So he'll definitely be I don't know too much about him, but just from reading up on him, he seems to be the guy. And then Wander Franco in the American League of Tampa Bay. That kid's nasty. I love that kid. I think he's gonna be a good one for Tampa.
Yeah, he
I
hit a
think he's
ball
a
like
switch hitter. He
1,000
did it
feet
for
over.
average and power, right? Jesus, yeah. So right. So yeah, Wander Franco is my American League Rookie of the Year pick.
We're down to like 5 minutes here, guys. Hitman, Rookie of the Year.
In American League, I'm gonna agree with Scott. But I actually had an interesting name down for the National League, but I can't read my handwriting. He's the catcher for the Giants. Part of the reason why I think
Buster Posey.
huh? No, but no. But
Tyler Flowers.
no. I'll put it in the group chat when we're done. But he's a guy that's supposed to take over for Buster Posey. He's supposed to split time with him this year, when eventually taking most of the everyday playing time from Buster Posey this year.
Interesting. American League, Hitman.
Oh, but
Okay.
actually, I'm gonna go with not necessarily with Scott's guy. I was being funny, but because we we agreed on pretty much 92% of everything tonight anyway. I'm gonna go with Ryan Mountcastle, outfielder, first baseman for the Orioles. He's supposed to be a decent player, so I'm gonna go with him.
Okay. All right, yeah. American League, I have I was kind of torn between both leagues, so I didn't know who to choose. American League, I have Garrett Crochet or Wander Franco. Yeah. And then National League,
Garrett Crochet.
I had the same issue. I'm going Christian Pache or Sixto Sanchez. Yep. I like Sixto when he was with Philadelphia.
That's a
He got
good
drafted
pick.
by the Phillies.
Hey, Nick Magical is up for. He can still be up for Rookie of the Year.
He didn't have too many at-bats?
He qualifies this year.
Okay.
Yeah, I still wanted to pick him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wanted to pick him so bad, but I went with Wander.
All right. Home run leaders. Scott.
I think, can we end it on this? Can I suggest something?
Yeah.
Oh, never mind. I'm sorry. I forgot about that one. Home run leaders. National League, I wrote Pete Alonso, just because the guy matches everything. 53 home runs his rookie year.
Yep.
In the American League, for home run champ, I have Eloy Jimenez of the White Sox.
Ooh. Got like 2 minutes here, guys. Hitman, home run leaders.
AL, I'm gonna pick same with Scott, Eloy Jimenez, and for the NL, I'm gonna go with Fernando Tatis.
American League, I have Mike Trout. Mike Trout made a statement the other day saying that he has to get better at playing baseball. So I'm taking him for American League. National League, I'm going Nolan Arenado.
Idiot.
I think Arenado gets a little fire lit under his ass. So, all right, guys, that's about it. We're just about out of time here.
Yeah.
this was a lot of fun. So
No, most definitely. I definitely enjoyed
Awesome.
it.
nice.
Yeah, sorry I was lagging. I gotta fix that.
Yeah, yeah. Hey, again, first video. Who cares? It's fun, anyways.
Oh
So,
yeah, no worries.
Until next time, maybe next week we'll get
Right.
something going here for Blue
Yeah, no
Collar
worries.
Sports.
Absolutely,
All right.
absolutely.
I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks.
All right,
Yeah,
thanks
thanks
for having us.
doing this.
Appreciate it.
Yep.
Yeah.